Okay, I want to write the equation. Now to write the equation, the formula is y equals mx plus b. So I need to find out where my graph begins, and I need to find out the movement. Well, the beginning value is always on the y-axis. So right there, I can tell right away, it hits the y-axis, b is 3. You can tell it hits the y-axis right there at 3. Now I got to find my m. To find my m, I got to find another point. Now, here at 1, does it hit a nice little intersection? Yeah. Does it also hit right here? You can see it hit a couple of spots there. How do you find the slope? Well, look at the graph. How far down and over did it go from one dot to the other? You went down 2 and over 1. So, is it 1 over 2 or 2 over 1? It's 2 over 1. And is it negative or positive? Are you downhill or uphill? So it's negative. Now, do we have everything we need to make the equation? Do we have the m and the b?
Yes.
Yeah. So my equation, my m is negative 2. Do I need to put over 1? And the m is always next to the x. And my b is 3. There's your equation. My m is 2, my b is 3. That's the equation for this line. We start with the line, we get our equation. Number 2, I want to find the slope and y-intercept. They're right here. Do you understand slope is m, y-intercept is b? So if I change this into this form, can I find m and b? So the first step will be minus the 2x over. That gives me negative 2y equals negative 2x plus 12. In order to get the y by itself, what do you divide by? What am I going to divide everything by to get y by itself? Negative 3. I now have y equals negative divided by negative is a positive. And does 2/3 reduce? No. And does 4 divided by negative 3 reduce? Sorry, 12 divided by negative 3 is 4. I said the answer, sorry. Now looking at this, is that my answer? No. Isn't this my m? Isn't that my b? So my slope, isn't it just going to be 2/3? And my b, isn't it negative 4? Which actually is 0, negative 4. But negative 4 will work. The coordinate's actually 0, negative 4. So we change the equation into this form and then find my m and my b by looking at the equation. This one, you want the x and y intercepts. To find my x-intercept, do you understand I want x and I plug 0 in for y? To find my y-intercept, I want y and you plug 0 in for x. So, if I want my x-intercept, I'm going to plug 0 in for y. This is going to give me my x-intercept. Now, did I really have to plug the 0 in, or could I just cover that up? Doesn't 4 times 0 give me 0 and it disappears? So technically, you actually don't even have to plug the 0 in, but I'm showing you it to you anyways. When you solve that, what do you get? You're going to get x equals negative 2. Negative 2. X-intercept is negative 2 comma 0. Now, if I want my y-intercept, you want y, so you're going to plug 0 in for x. You see I plug 0 in the opposite piece? That disappears. Let me just 4y equals 12. Again, you could have, instead of plugging 0 in, could you just went up there and covered up the x? We got 4y equals 12. It's easier. Divide both sides by 4, you get y equals 3. Y equals 3. That is my y-intercept. It's asking for y. Your x-intercept's asking for x. In order to find them, you plug 0 in the opposite piece. X and y-intercepts, slope and y-intercept, finding your equation given a graph.